Mike Bater here, branch chairman from UK, Sussex Weald. Just wanted to do a bit of a video response really to our MP Nus Ghani's video on Crowborough Army Training Camp and the cadet situation. Now, she's lauding it as some massive victory that our cadets are being moved. And I'm baffled by that. And I'm sure that, in particular, the cadet parents are baffled by that too. There's no real answers in it, and I appreciate there's a meeting on Friday that's happening, which appears to be quite secret. I'm sure that all cadet parents in all areas, this is a whole southeast issue, not just a Crowborough issue with regards to the cadets in the area. Now, first question I had was, is this all of the 3 cadet units that are based out of Crowborough being put into one shiny new place? She talks about a credible site. I can't see that there's going to be a credible site. The reason that this camp is so important strategically as well, from a whole sort of national military picture, from recruitment, especially in the news, it's got in 5 years we'll have conscription. How much of that we look into, we probably shouldn't on this video, but is it going to be credible? That site there has flight simulators. It has, they have their own individual buildings, which has facilities, classrooms, but most importantly, the camp has accommodation, has cookhouses to feed the people. There's a trim trail down there. There's a couple of sports pitches, which of course you can use for a number of different things. You can use it to play sport, or you can just use it because it's a wide open area. But crucially, it's got that training area out the back with some woodland. And as a veteran myself, I know that they always like to do scenarios where you end up running uphill, which I can tell you now, for those outside of Crowborough, it's very hilly. So it feels to me like an admission of defeat by our MP. And it feels like, yes, I understand contingency, and the cadets should have a secondary and maybe even tertiary place to go. But that should kind of be business continuity anyway, in case there was something wrong with the site. Should have all been defined up front, so there's a slight dig at the MOD on that. But why are we seemingly not still fighting against the camp being used for 540 illegal migrants coming in? That's quite a key question there. Does she know something that she hasn't shared yet? And I'm not going to go into conspiracy theories. I'm just asking the question. We should still be using the cadets at the site, or the cadets should still be using that site. Nobody has moved in as of yet. The site is separate from the sort of main site, where it's all separately fenced off if anyone's ever been down there and knows the site. So they could still be using the facilities at the moment. So, we're almost, we are about a month since they effectively got turfed out of there. Could we not be putting that in place? Another open question. I don't actually know where the cadets are currently meeting. I understand that 2 of the 3 units are at least going to drill nights somewhere, but it's none of this is good enough at all. So anyway, I'd like to hear your views. If you think I'm wrong, then feel free to say, but I'd love to hear what you're doing, and ultimately, what is the next step from the cadet parents' perspective? And also, I'd love to hear what the outcomes of that meeting on Friday are. So thanks for listening, and I'm keeping a very, very close eye on this one. Cheers.